Alright, today I'm going to do a phone collection update video. So what I'm going to do is try to be as fast as possible. I have like 100 and near more than 180 devices in this collection, and also there's a couple here. So let's start with right here. We have is old Nokia 6210. This doesn't work, but the battery works, so not sure what's up with that. Nokia Lumia 530. This one is brick. Samsung Galaxy Note 3 now. Haven't touched this one yet, but the MLA is dead, but the board works though. Same deal with this one. This is a Grand Prime. QiMobile QuiSmart something soft brick. iPhone 4 is stuck on boot loops, stuck on an Apple logo. I think there was one more smartphone here. It's this one. This iNew phone is also brick. So yeah, done with that one. Let's move on. I actually do have one phone right here. One more phone. I was messing around with this one. This one had a bad LCD, but it turns on. It's a what number? It is the W270. So here's the rest of my collection. I'm going to try to do as fast as possible. So yeah. Nokia 3110C Classic works fine. Nokia 5230 or 5320? 5320 works fine. Nokia 1800 works fine. Nokia 6100. This one had a bad battery contact, but other than that, it does kind of turn on. Not sure it will turn on right now, but it used to turn on. So Nokia 2600C Classic had a bad LCD, but it still turned on. This is the recent find. This is an O2i Pentec. It works just fine. Nokia 2330C works fine. Fiber is broken as well. Wrong, unfortunately. Nokia 2730C Classic works fine. Nokia 1661C works fine. Oh, this MISUI phone, I'm not sure it was locked too, and I tried all the card in and it doesn't say it. It say that it insert the right card, so I'm guessing it's on track phone or some sort like that. Nokia 5030 Express Radio works fine. Nokia 3120 is on Optus, works fine. AirPT B500 I think is. Yes, works fine. One of the two Nokia 1208 IR, this is with Mobifone, works fine. Nokia 1200 also works fine, just the IMEI number doesn't match. And Nokia 1110i works fine. I'm not going to turn on any of these phones because it's kind of time consuming, but yeah, this is what it is. Samsung Genoa, how to touch it doesn't work, but the phone also works. Nokia N79 suddenly went back to life for some reason, but yeah. LG Shine doesn't work. Nokia 1280 works fine. That Siemens phone right there, it also works fine, but I don't have the battery for it, so Siemens battery actually hard to find than most normal phone. Samsung Gusto works fine. Gusto 1. QiMobile Q215 works fine. Avio A101 on VNAV phone, as you can see, it works fine. Viettel V6202, this one's water damage, but it works fine. The LCD is white, all white. Nokia C101 works fine. That is another Nokia 1208, that is also works fine, but the speaker is blown on that one, so might have to do something with that. I have two Nokia 7370, one in pink, one in kind of lavender color, and the other in brown. They both work, but the SIM card tray is broken. This one had a working speaker, but in slightly worse condition. Samsung SCH, come on, focus. S9 X969 on S phone works just fine. One of the two Nokia 2626 I got also works fine. Nokia, what's this? Nokia, it's a C2, works fine. Let's see, there's one phone down here. Nokia 2865 also works fine as a CDMA device that's unlocked to all carriers, technically. Son is branded to China Unicom S3. One of the two Nokia 3500 I got, this is the working one. It had a bad speaker, but it works. Kangaroo K10i works fine. It's quite loud for that for phones. Nokia 2690, it works fine as well. The Nokia 6300 Sapphire also works fine, but the power buttons are hard to press, so yeah, not much stuff to say about that. Let's see, cheap Chinese phone I got very cheap. It works fine, but it's kind of crappy. Yeah, Mobistar stuff, that thing is also a Chinese device. It also works fine, but who cares about Chinese stuff? Nokia Asha 307. LCD is kind of smashed, but it works fine. Nokia 1508, I think, or 1509, 6 or whatever. Works fine. It's on no carriers, a CDMA device. Nokia E51 works fine. It's just kind of in bad shape. There's another 3500, but that thing had a bad LCD. So, yeah. I also have this LA Star BM10. It's a Chinese phone. It works, but no one cares about Chinese phones, really. Samsung SGH T219, this is with T-Mobile, it works fine. Nokia 8250, is it 8250? Yeah, 8250. Works fine, just randomly shut off because of the battery, I guess. These Nokia, the older Nokia battery are kind of iffy for some reason. 30 Nokia, the indestructible, so-called indestructible Nokia 3310. It works, but I don't have the battery for it. Nokia 2100. This also works fine, but again, randomly shut off. Some of the Nokia phones randomly shut off using that old battery. I'm not sure why, but they tend to shut off randomly. Here's a very cool Nokia. It's a 6131. It works fine, but the key are kind of hard to press on this one. Here's a Nokia something Fold 2720C. Also works fine, but I don't have the correct battery for this one. Here's a Nokia 2600. It works fine, but there's nothing much for this one. Now Nokia 1202. This one works, but the backlight is broken. That is a Motorola W170. I don't have a HD card, but it does turn on. It's on HD mobile, and I don't have the card for that thing. Nokia E71 works fine. Nokia C3 also works fine. I got a bargain in this one. Nokia what model is this? Come on. So E63. Yeah, E63 also works fine, but the loudspeaker in this one's broken, so yeah. This old LG 100C, C100 actually. It turns on and off, but none of the other key works. Here's the oldest one in my collection, one of the StarTAC Not sure what generation this one. I think it's a 210 or something. I just bought it because it's my dad's first phone and I don't feel like testing it. And because it was severely water damaged to the point that I'm not going to bother testing it. Which brings me to the next row. Samsung X Phone SGH X Phone 60 or X640. Yeah, it's not sure. Battery this one works, but it just dead. And I got this one for fairly cheap. Yeah, X460. They also has some burning polarizer, which is a common problem among Samsung phone. This Samsung, in true Samsung fashion, it had a bad flex cable. So is this a S100? X300. S300. I think I overpaid for this one. LG VX3300 I got online, and I don't have the LG official battery for this one, so it just say use genuine battery, which is stupid. But yeah, most LG phones suffer from that problem. I have two more Razr. This is a V3i. It turns on in Vietnamese, but the SIM card tray is broken. Here's a Verizon Ping V3M. It turns on. It's severely water damaged, but it turns on. So here's a Nokia N72. It's also water damaged, but it also turns on as well. Works fine. This is a Nokia 6170. And it used to turn on with the white screen, but now it's just stopped working. But so kind of sad, but the phone is really bad anyway. So Nokia 6085. This one had a bad flex cable, and when the flex cable is working, the polarizer is burned on this one. But it turns on, it works. Whoops, drop one phone. Nokia 6060. This works fine. I got it online. Nokia 6020. It also works fine. That is a Nokia 7260. That thing also turned on, but none of the key works because I think something wrong with the membrane board and something like that. I'm not sure what's wrong with that one, but the keyboard just wouldn't want to work. So yeah, I think I kind of messed up a couple. Oh, the phone is oh, never mind. We'll figure it out. Where did I put this? Nokia? Okay, there it is. Samsung Convoy works fine. I kind of overpaid with that one. This old APT, it works fine. F99, F something is it's around Java or something like that. This is a very cool Nokia. It's a prototype 6680. It works fine. It's also a prototype, so it's has some value to it. And here is a 7270. It turns on, but when I put the SIM card in, it just shut off, and I guess it never turns on anymore. So that's sad. Let's see. Actually, have a couple phone. This is a recent find. This is the Huawei. Come on, let's see the model number. The T202. It's a with media phone. That thing's Verizon. It works fine, no problem. This last one this one's broken. Here's one of the two Motorola that have a similar model that is CMA. This is GSM one. Let's see, what is this? W375. That is. I thought it was a track phone device at first, but yeah, it turns out to be OGSM. So it had Vietnamese, so makes sense. This Nokia 6111 doesn't work. Flex cable is broken, and I couldn't get the battery to charge at all. Here's one of the two Samsung SGH X 510. It works fine. It had a camera on it. It's pretty cool. Most Samsung phone doesn't really use camera much. This is basically the CDMA X210 model S169. This one's actually unlocked to all carriers from all I know, all the CMA ones. It works fine, just not in Vietnamese. I kind of want the phone, all my phone to be Vietnamese because that's my native language. You don't want your phone to be Chinese or something like that. Here's a kind of jam on my channel because I couldn't find any information on it online. It's a VK Mobile VK1110 110C. It works fine, but the battery life is terrible for this one. This Motorola, in true Motorola fashion, it doesn't turn on. It had someone snap the battery contact on that one. So, what model is this? W220. It's in reverse, but whatever. This Sony Ericsson has some weird problems. It's a T303. I got it to turn on, but sometimes just flashing white for some reason. I'm guessing there's something wrong with the board. Here's a 7360. Basic Nokia. It's not it turns on to show the white screen. That's all. That's all that I need to mention about that one. And Samsung X200. It's pretty cool little Samsung flip phone. It's in really terrible condition, but it turns on, so that's why I kept it. The one I found on the flea market are in nice condition, but it had a bad speakers, so yeah. Here is a Nokia, come on, 6101. It's very poor condition, very poor. But it surprisingly still works, just the backlight doesn't work on this one. I have two really rare GCMA phone. This is a HD 156 on HD Mobile. It works fine. This one is in LG 115. I think this is on Bell model, Atlantic or Sprint. I'm not sure what, but they only sold, this model is only sold on those two carriers. It works fine. And this Samsung X688 or something like that, it's just a display piece right now. Just put loops. It's an Anyco phone actually, so it's kind of sad, but I kind of want one of these for quite a while. Nokia. I don't want a battery for this one. 6350D. AT&T, it works fine. Nothing wrong with it. This Nokia 5300 quit working a while ago. Just turn on to the Nokia logo and then just do weird stuff and then randomly shut off. I wish I could get a new one. I pay very little for that one. This Movistar works. F535 is a MediaTek slider. I don't have any MediaTek flip phone there. They're kind of uncommon to come by. This is very cool Nokia phone. It's a 6108. It works fine, but the speaker in this one, you have to press really hard on this so to make it sounds. That is a Nokia 6080 70. That thing works fine. I just don't feel like taking it out right now. I got it from, I think, one of my friends who I no longer play with. Not really, but I still chat with him, but I don't really, just kind of having some problem. Here's a similar model to one of these Motorola that I showed you before, except this is CMA. That's the model number, W355. This is with S phone. Works fine. This is a Sony Ericsson W580i. And these phones are actually quite common in Vietnam, actually, for Walkman phone. It turns on, yeah, this one turns on fine, but the battery just bulged on this one right there. The battery just life is horrendous. I have to say that. I have three Nokia 6030. Yeah, I have three of these. This is the one that's broken. The backlight's broken on this one, but it turns on. This right here is my first ever cell phone I've used on my main daily driver. Nokia 106. It works fine. And then there is also, hold on. There's also this EVN Telecom. This is a slider phone. I had a battery for it, but it's bulged out and I couldn't get it to charge. I don't have the official charger for that one. That thing uses a normal LG charger as normal LG ports as a charger, so that should work on that one. I'm not sure, but yeah, whatever. Here's a very cool Samsung, the GT S3100 works fine. Nothing wrong with it. Nokia 3200, I paid very little on this one, and it works. Just the speaker is broken. This one had a singular cover on it, but the board is having flash on this one. To Vietnamese. This is the Nokia, and here's another Nokia 2626. Rough condition, but it works just fine. That is a Nokia X201. It's my dad's old phone. I have two of these. These is the one in white is working. I got a flea market. This is the one my dad used. It's broken, so it had a bad LCD on it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna. I bought that white X201 just to get in a good better just to get an LCD, but turns out that thing works fine. Sanyo X S750 it's on orange. I just got the battery for this one, but I couldn't get the battery to work, so not sure if this work or not, but it's a pretty cool phone to have because Sanyo phone don't really release phone on the GSM network. Another cool slider phone, Nokia E65. It works fine, no battery, no back. This Nokia right here has had a flex cable issue. So Nokia 60. I somehow got a battery for this one. I'm not sure if this battery work or not, but I just bought I just found a battery for this one. Yeah, 6288. Not sure that battery works. I haven't tested the battery because the phone is just trash. Samsung D410 is one of the earlier Samsung slider phone. I couldn't get a battery to work yet because the charger terminal is stupid, but yeah, we are on the last row finally. This HTC piece of crap, flex cable was broken, the battery just went bolt sharp, LCD crack, so I might probably gonna sell it for parts. Board still work though. Samsung Star. Really old basic phone. I haven't tested this one for a while, but I know it works. I don't have a battery for it. That battery just went balloon really hardly. Huimabo. Does this thing can't focus? Q267. Not sure the battery is charged or not, but it works fine. I got this recently. It's one of my earlier phones I got, but I got it again. And Nokia Nokia X1. Musical device works fine. That is a very annoying Motorola W200 CDMA. It's on S phone. That thing is really loud too. Really boring. At the time, it was some of the cheapest phone you can get in Vietnam, actually. So that's a little history lesson for you. Here is a Motorola come on, focus. I don't want the light for better light. It's a W210 on S phone, works fine. I got the S phone card for it. This Nokia right here is what Nokia is this? This is 2650. This one is only showed that the screen is turned on. It does kind of turn on, but yeah, it wouldn't. The board itself is kind of bad on that one. It had bad software actually. Unexpected follow up. LG. What's that? What type of LG this is? Oh, this is LG Neon. It's basically Neon in AT&T, but not sure what it's called in Vietnam. I'm not sure this one works, but I'm not sure the battery will work on this one. One of the button just fell out. I'm not sure what button this is, so who cares? I'll have to test that one later on to see if it works or not. You might think this is a Movistar LG phone, which is really rare, but someone just hacked the board on it and make it a light on B1300. So I forgot the model number original on this one, but yeah, it is what it is. And that is a mobile phone that is pretty much garbage that no one wanted. That thing is broken anyway, so I might as well just go and do a destruction video on that one. Yeah, I just don't want this one in my collection. I just somehow left this right here, so yeah, I'll do a destruction video on that one later if I feel like to. Gosh, I actually forgot this one. Look here. This is Oh, this is Express Music 53800i. Yeah, 5800i. These keypad is fairly hard, but the phone works. I got it to turn on. The touchscreen works. It's fine as well. I might as well do it. This thing right here. It's just a Chinese phone actually. Fake Samsung phone. I have no idea what it is. It's run very boring and it stopped working. It said GSM, but I couldn't find any SIM card tray on this one, which is weird for a phone like that. But you never got what you want really for a phone like that. I simply don't want a lot of these phones. I might do some destruction video on some of them. Like I already did a water test on one of the Motorola phones. So I mean, I did water test this one. This Motorola right here. It's just a piece of crap, not worth fixing. I actually had a lot of garbage actually. I didn't really care that much. I really drop another phone. We'll show that later. It's not really taking much space. I have to organize this a bit. I mean, someone's phone will have to go anywhere else to leave. So yeah, phone question. I have a lot of phones, so I try to probably going to expand it to this side right here and throw a couple of garbage out. So yeah, I'll show this one later. This is a Panasonic EBX70. I think it's a European phone, a very old phone. The flexible just died on me for some reason. Yeah, so old Motorola. I'm not sure the model number of this one, but it's untested. That Siemens also untested is a A75. That Siemens also untested. I have to organize the phone later. Yeah, I try to save time on this video as fast as I can. You can't really get anything. This is the Viettel, very basic Viettel phone, V616. Works fine, had a very annoying low battery shutdown sound that you already seen on my channel. This LG right here works, it's just a MediaTek. I think this is probably a ODM LG phone, just the brand LG, just an LG board stuck into a MediaTek board stuck into an LG device. It's very cheap that way. Here's a really cool Motorola phones, very similar to a Razer, similar to the, it says Sliver? Yeah, Sliver. It's a W360i, see, it works fine. It's actually really common, it's actually not really common in Vietnam actually, I've only seen two models of that one. Here's this Anyco Samsung, SCH B309. It works fine. When you put any card on it, you say Anyco, but it actually use GSM for some reason. No, it used CMA, but it actually recognized the card, the CMA card. This Sony Ericsson is broken, so J110i, so it's not worth keeping. I might get the housing out of this one and put in another one, which I will show right here. That is a Sony Ericsson T200i. That thing is working, actually. It's on T-Mobile, really cool, because T-Mobile doesn't really make T-Mobile imported device. That thing is T-Mobile UK and this is T-Mobile US. Just the name is different between them. So might as well show this one too. Gotta have a couple phone drop. Avio A203. This is actually a recent find on my channel as well. I'm not sure I had anything to say about this one. It works, yeah, just MediaTek device, so it's a device that no one really care about. Sony T630. The battery of this one's bored, so I threw it out, and I got a battery recently along with a couple of reasons for, and that battery turned out to be broken, so now I need to get another battery. So yeah, really sad. Ubiquam U200 is actually a debut phone. It's on VP Telecom before VP changed to EVN Telecom. It works fine actually. Samsung GT E1050 is this is the one I got. Then kind of it's a bit dirty, but it works fine for the time. Not sure to show you, but that Samsung here is a GM. I think it's a GM. GTC 3212. Yeah, that's the model number on that one. Pretty dark, you can see, but that thing works fine. This one just a display piece. It's not going to work. It's a crap track phone device. I'm not going to bother doing anything with that. So I kind of want to organize the phone because, yeah, it's not really tidy right now, but I'll figure it out. I do not have a battery for this one. ZTE on S phone. Whoops, drop another packet phone. And then these two LG are very special because these are basically the earliest S phone device in my collection. Very earliest S phone device actually. This one I haven't tested, but it had a blue backlight to it, and the battery is broken, so I can't test it. This one had a working battery actually, and it works. Let's show the model number one of them. SD2130. I figured out I should do these two on next. Mobile Rockstar, is it? No, Rock Mini, sorry. Spectrum device, nothing special about that. Here's a very cool Sony Ericsson J230i. This one's actually a Danish phone, since imported from another country. Pretty cool. It works fine actually. This is an LG B2100. This is with Bourgeois. You know Bourgeois or anything? It's a French network, and I got a card for it. It was actually a VNAV phone card, but it got roam to Bourgeois, and it works fine. Here's one of the Samsung phone I got. I haven't touched this one for a while. It's a E1100T on Viettel. It works fine. Speakers doesn't really always work. That pink thing is an LG KP100. That thing also works fine as well. UT.com thing. Stop that no one wanted, but I haven't tested that one, but it's actually very interesting phone. Not really, but it's on CD phone, which I think is a precursor to what would be. I'm not sure. It's just one of the earlier CDMA network in Vietnam. Samsung C260. This one, it works, but the keypad's kind of busted on this one. The keypad is a problem. Here's a Viettel V6217. I actually see this one coming on free market actually. This is the one I got. I paid very little on this one. It works fine. Just a MediaTek device. Here's an old Nokia. I think so. Let's see. Actually, do I have a model number on that one? I actually had a phone making Nokia 206. That is a model number. That is a Sony Ericsson W800i. It works, but it's in the rough condition. This one also works. Yes, a couple lines on through the screen actually. And I figured out I put a couple phones behind in here. Really stupid to me, but it is what it is, guys. Here's a Nokia 3100. It works fine. There's nothing wrong with it actually. I actually got a bargain in this one actually. It got really cheap. Did I drop another phone? Yeah, I did. Let's see, what phone did I drop? Yeah, here's another Sony Ericsson. It's the same one I got before. It works fine. J110i. I figure I should reorganize the phones a bit because it's kind of overcrowded right now. That's another 6030. It works fine. I actually have 3 of these. The other 2 also works fine. This one is what I consider to be the king of gaming phone. You think N-Gage will take it? No. This is the only keyboard phone I got. The only laptop phone, so-called. It is an LG S3 360. This is with it says on Xeon, but I'm not sure. It's just some Korean network that I'm not familiar with. That Samsung on the back here is a Samsung slider. It's an orange actually. F400. Pretty basic slider phone actually, but it actually had a custom sort of shine, which is nice for a Samsung phone like that. I actually had a couple other phones on behind right there, so still a lot of work to do. This Sony Ericsson on China's Telecom or something like that is locked with the passcode, so I can't do anything. Samsung X160, really old phone, really crappy one, but it works fine. One of the 2 6030 I happen to got. I have 6230i. This one is broken. It's not going to turn on anything more. Switch is set. But who cares, since that is a trash phone anyway. Have I shown this one already? No. Nokia 1615 Di. I actually do have a lot of phones. Really have a lot of phones. I'm sure I will organize them better. It was too crowded. I can't even close this. Close. I might have to organize a couple of these devices later on. So, yeah. That's what am I going to do. I'm going to do a kind of reorganize on all the phones to make them fit in this right here. Okay, so it looks like it did fit. So yeah, LG, what type of LG this is? Oh yeah, Optimus Me. LCD is inverted, but it works fine. Here's a 6230 I got. This one works fine. Yes, inverted polarizer. This Nokia doesn't work. It's contact service. 6610i. Here's a 6610. Here's another 6230. This one had a broken LCD, but it works fine. Just show the backlight in inverted color, and it wouldn't show the logo for quite a while. HTC Cha-Cha. I'm not sure it works or not. Oh, this one worked, but it just had a bad touchscreen. This Nokia 105 just broke on me. I'm not sure what happened to it. It's broken. Beyond repair actually, so. Another Nokia 6030. This is the one I got the newest. It's in nice condition. It works fine. That is an APT M99 3G. It also works fine. These 2 Blackberries, this top one turns on, but it's kind of stuck on that. I don't have a battery for that one. And that Blackberry 7290 down there is broken. And I do have a couple of more smartphones. Motorola backflip. LCD is kind of broken on this one. I haven't tested this one for a while, so I'm not sure if it's still work or not. V Smart. Yes, yeah, V Smart B. Oh no, V Smart. This is V Smart Joy 4. The B is the one that had a bad LCD that I smashed it. That's traded when there's someone else. It works. I'm not really using it, but it's my grandpa's old phone anyways. This is my brother's Lumia 950. I haven't turned this on. I have to charge a couple of these phones later on to see if they work or not. Oh no, that is the Nokia 6 actually. That's the Nokia 6. My bad, not the CDMA one, not the Microsoft Mobile one. This one is a Movistar Live tuner. It's a really bad condition. Surprisingly, it still works. It's on Android something. I'm not sure. Here's a Nokia on AT&T. Lumia 950. This is with AT&T. It works fine. It's Microsoft Lumia actually. And last but not least, that is the Samsung Galaxy Trend Plus. It also works fine. It's in working order. So yeah, I might have to figure out the way to storage a couple of this device because I actually don't know really to organize them well. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, what you have seen so entire phone collection that I've been collecting for quite a while. I'm gonna leave this one out. I might do something with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video to the very end, and I will see you guys later with with more videos coming to my channel soon. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching my video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later with the next video. Peace.